You've been overthinking again, replaying conversations, imagining worst-case scenarios, trying to control outcomes that haven't even happened. And it's exhausting you. If your mind hasn't been quiet lately, this message is for you. Because God is not anxious about your future, and maybe you don't need to be either. Nobody sees it. But your mind has been loud. What if this fails? What if they leave? What if I'm making the wrong choice? What if nothing changes? Overthinking feels productive, but most of the time, it's fear wearing the mask of responsibility. You think you're preparing, but you're actually worrying, and worry never builds clarity. It only builds pressure. You overthink because you care. You analyze because you've been hurt before. You try to predict outcomes because unpredictability once broke you. So now you attempt to stay 10 steps ahead. But here's the truth. Control is an illusion. And the more you chase it, the more anxious you become. While you're trying to solve everything in your head, God is already moving in places you can't see. Conversations are being arranged, doors are being positioned, outcomes are forming, and none of them require your panic. Faith is not pretending everything is fine. Faith is choosing peace when you don't have answers, and peace is stronger than overthinking. Ask yourself something honestly. Has overthinking ever given you real control, or has it just drained you? You replay worst-case scenarios, but most of them never happen. You prepare for rejection, but sometimes you receive opportunity. You assume delay means denial, but sometimes delay means alignment. Your mind is trying to protect you, but God is trying to guide you. And guidance feels different than fear. Fear rushes. Guidance is calm. Fear screams. Guidance whispers. Fear tightens your chest. Guidance settles your spirit. Learn the difference. What if you stopped trying to figure everything out tonight? What if you allowed uncertainty without panic? What if you trusted that the same God who brought you this far is not confused about your next step? You don't need to see the full picture. You only need to take the next right step. And sometimes the next right step is simply resting your mind. When you quiet your mind, clarity becomes louder. When you release control, direction becomes clearer. When you stop chasing answers, peace finds you. And peace is the real evidence of trust. You don't have to understand everything. You don't have to anticipate every outcome. You don't have to mentally solve what hasn't happened. God is not reacting to your life. He is leading it. If your thoughts have been heavy lately, if your mind hasn't been still, if you've been carrying invisible stress, this is your reminder. You are not alone in this. You are not behind. You are not out of control. You are being guided. Stop overthinking, start trusting, and watch how different your life feels. When peace replaces panic, take a breath. You don't have to hold everything together tonight.